How you doing? It's JJ. I'm just out today. I'm come over to the Nebworth Park Country Estate, which is literally right on the back of my door, just the other side of the A1 near Stevenage. And I've come out to do a little bit of like deer stalking, see if I can get close to the red deer, which they've got a big herd of in the park, and that today. It's actually meant to have like peed it down with rain, but it's been quite nice. So this video, what's in the pack? As you can tell from most of my videos, I am always out with the fjallraven stubben pack. It's not a review on this, I have done that before, but it's more of a case of what's in the pack. People ask me what you always sort of carrying when you're going out, so I thought I'd do a little video on that today. So let's have a look. So let's get this out. So I'll take it open from the top, pull this out. Let's get this out. Now obviously I'm having a brew. Never ever do I go out and not have a brew. So I've always got my TBS Billy Canteen mug and that in there, that goes along with my TBS double wall insulated mug. So I'm having a brew with that today. Let's just pop that down. I've got my brew kit that I keep in a canvas bag. So in here I have got just a small little pot with lid on there, and in there I keep like a little hand towel, I keep my coffee, I keep my powdered milk and that in there as well, and obviously it's got the handle for holding the pot while we're boiling. Obviously we need to stir, we need to eat. TBS spork, that's just the gas bottle that fits in the cup when it's not in use. And I always go out pretty much most of the time with my camping gas stove, which you've seen, and obviously that goes in there, but the actual gas canister fits in the mug, and then I just keep the actual canister head separate. On windy days I just keep a very simple little fold out windbreak for the stove. If I am eating noodles, we love the noodles, so we've got some noodles if I want to have a quick cook up and that in there as well. Never ever go anywhere without my first aid kit, and that's in a dry bag. This is the Care Plus first aid kit in a waterproof bag. Always have first aid kit. Okie doke. What else have we got in here? I've got my leather pouch, my fire kit pouch, that has got everything in there that I need. A lot of the time when I go out, I'm not necessarily always having a fire, but sometimes, you know, you just kind of think, oh, I'm gonna have a quick fire. Always carry my fire kit in there, and that has got my flint and steel striker in there. It's got a ferrocerium rod or fire steel. I've got various sources of tinder in there, lighter, some Rizzler papers, and you know, just little bits, some woody sort of smoke embers which will get me going. So there's that. I've also got my possibles pouch. And again, this is the TBS outdoor possibles pouch, and in there I've got more fire lighting kit, and I've got some other little bits in there, just like a wax block, a little bit of pine pitch, there's some needles and things like that in there as well. This also comes with a ferrocerium rod on the side as well. Leatherman, this is the Wingman. I'm not going to show you all the tools, to say these are not reviews on the pieces of kit, but you yeah, the Leatherman. It's a multi-tool, absolutely brilliant, fantastic piece of kit. You know, sometimes you go out, you need to tweak things, bend things. It's got pliers, it's got knives, it's got scissors, it's got a couple of screwdrivers and a couple of other bits on there. So yeah, the Leatherman Wingman, absolutely brilliant, indispensable little bit of kit. I was out a couple of weeks ago, my tripod was broke and I managed to fix it using this. And then I've got a couple of knives and that with me today, but I don't necessarily always have multiple knives. But at the moment I am doing a test and review on the TBS Wildcat, which is their brand new everyday carry pocket knife. And again, as you know, this is multi-blade. It's got 2 blades, so we've got a Scandi grind and we have on the other side a flat grind as well. Fantastic. I'm loving using this at the moment. Doing like test and review on this at the moment after doing my TBS Armour Pucko knife. So I'm using this a lot. This is being carried a lot in the pack, but a lot of the time I'll actually keep a much bigger knife than that as well. I'm out in a country estate park today, so this is not being worn on me, it's being kept in the pack. And this is the TBS Boar. Okay, so I've just been working with the Armour Pucko at the moment, but today I've just come out, I'm going to do some processing of wood. I just wanted the bigger knife, which is the Boar. Fantastic. So I've got a choice of knives that I can take out, and there generally always be one big knife in there, and as I say, at the moment I'm just carrying a little pocket knife just in case I quickly want to do some little bits. So it's a combination of knives and that there as well. I keep, never know how to actually pronounce this, you know, the shimad, which can be used as a, you know, a bandana, a neck scarf, neck roll, hat, whatever. Absolutely brilliant. Can also double up really handily if you have an accident and that, and make a sling out of it, which is really handy. I've got a selection of like little carabiners on a big elastic sort of bungee as well. And then I just keep like a combination of different loops of paracord as well, just in case I want to set up a little rig up. And then last but not least, in here we keep the Halter Force classic trekking axe. Brilliant, I love this. This always stays in the pack, it's always in the pack. I'm not always going to be carrying lots of different cutting tools, working tools, but the beauty of this is it actually fits right inside the pack at the side. So that's kind of pretty much the basic fundamentals of what I keep in the actual main part of the pack when I'm out. It just gives me options for lighting a fire, first aid kit in case of accidents. I keep my water tin. You know, I've got everything in there. I've got different cutting implements, because you never know what's going to happen when you're going out, what you're going to end up doing, and that's the beauty of the pack. And so that's pretty much most of what I keep in the pack. But there's just another couple of things. We just pop that back, pop that over the top. Just another couple of things that's always in the pack. So just in the top, I'll just keep the Laplander saw. That's always in there. Lives in the pack. Lives in the pack, just like the Halter Force classic trekking axe. And then in the bottom, I'm not going to get it all out, but as you've seen from other sort of vids, is the folding firebox stove. That literally lives in there. It's always in there. So I may not necessarily always have a fire when I'm going out on a little day trip, but just to have the option, that's kept in there. And then last but not least, just because I like to make notes and that when I go out, I'll just keep a notepad, a biro and a pencil. Always keep a pencil, because you can always sharpen it. Biros run out, pencils just need sharpening. So there you go, that is what's in the pack. It does change slightly, sort of depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going, but that's pretty much my rundown of what's in the pack. So I'm just gonna finish my brew, and I'm gonna go and see if I can see some red deer. So I'll just show you where I am. So I'm at the bottom of the park. The deer are way up there. What I'm going to do is, there's a load of bracken and that at the moment. The colours are changing, the sun's coming out, the light and the shade's changing. So I'm just going to wind my way slowly up through the back bracken, see if I can get near the deer. Now it is autumn, we're in the rut season, we're going to be really careful, but that's not what that video is about. It's about what's in my pack, so I just thought I'd show you where I am. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'd just like to say thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to share my channel with your friends and that. Get them to head over to North Harts Bushcrafter JJ. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. And thanks for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.